Stonekeep. At last, the king has decided to move against you here in the realm of Stonekeep. He is amassing a mighty force to stand against you, led by his most trusted general, Lord Pureheart. A vast fortress has been constructed in which to amass this legion, but a weakness lies within the castle's defenses. Use it to gain access. Hide your black-hearted realm from the heroes, and take Pureheart's kingdom from under his blind and trusting gaze.
Right, this level is fucking shit. This is the second time I've played this level. I lost once. Basically, the idea is you avoid confronting their main army by building secret doors. But secret doors cost 3,000 gold each, and there's only about 10 gold blocks on the planet. So you're meant to research the make gold spell, I think, but you get so little gold, it's not viable. And I don't think I built a single room in the last go. I got enough army that I went to attack him, but then I got wiped out. So there's no portal. It's just shit, because you can't build a torture chamber because you don't have any money. So I had lots of skeletons that got wiped out. We're going to have to convert the enemy creatures. We have no choice in that. So we'll just have to...
Beware. The king has now amassed an army great and large against you, determined as he is to rid his realm of evil evermore. A vast fortress houses this great legion, and your only hope lies in discovering its weakness. You must sneak amidst the darkened passages of Lord Pureheart's castle, there to build your dungeon dare, for he will ne'er suspect it. Lightning trap. Secret door.
Right, I interrupted myself then. Yes, as I was saying, you don't get enough gold to do very much on this level, and I lost last time, and the make gold spell isn't really very good. Even though I've wanted it every single round, now I've got it, it's not very good. We're going to have to use some exploits, I suspect, is the honest answer. The second thing that's very frustrating is your creatures keep going and smashing these doors down, and then get into fights. Then once they've smashed the doors down, your imps go out and they start getting into fights. But we'll try and do a neater job. So before I built a big lair. We like big lairs, but I don't have the money, so we only get about 7 creatures. That'll be enough. And I'm not going to bother with any secret doors. I'm going to make my creatures very unhappy and lock them back. This will be a library. This will be a hatchery. We're not going to have any training rooms, and we don't really have much space for a combat pit. There was one Bile Demon, and there was one Mistress, and there was one Black Knight that I found last round, so there are a few good creatures, but compared to the size of his army, you'll see it walk past in a minute, it's nothing. I think what I might end up doing is using barricades in front of these doors so that my skeletons can't go and smash them down.
You need a treasury to store gold.
I might upload my loss, because they are amusing to watch sometimes, but it's quite underwhelming, because I did it all in first person, so you don't get to see my troops being massacred, really.
Your creatures are unable to get to a lair. Your creatures are unable to get to a hatchery.
Yeah, I think I've decided that's the cleverest plan is I'll put a barricade here. I don't need 2 workshops either. Maybe what I'll do is I will
You have taken over an enemy workshop.
record this level as a winning level, and then I'll go back and I will tack on the end my defeat. Maybe. It depends how exciting it is. I don't think it is that exciting.
Your creatures are unable to get to a workshop. A barricade has been created in your workshop.
That was fast. Yeah, we've got nice high level trolls anyway. So we're going to completely ignore our original plan, the plan we were given. We're not going to do that. We are going to be stealthy, but we're going to account for the AI.
The secret door remains concealed, appearing just the same as those walls which surround it. Game saved.
Probably going to be quite conservative as well, because I just got my ass handed to me. This could have a 4 creature combat pit, but we do get more than 4 creatures. I think this was a good idea actually. I'm quite pleased with myself. Oh dear, look at that. That was close. I built a big prison last time and made a lot of skeletons, but that was a very bad idea because skeletons are quite aggressive and they like wandering off.
You have taken over an enemy prison. A barricade has been created in your workshop.
So we're only going to actually want a big enough prison to house the prisoners before we put them in the torture chamber, so we don't need a very big prison. If he's not careful, yeah. Come on, imp. Is he going to smash my dungeon up? No, I don't know why he's not. Oh dear. We can probably take this one guard if I use my lightning and healing. Where's my goblin? Whoops.
You have taken over an enemy prison.
Oh, for fuck's sake, how have I even done that? Right, I think that might even be this game over already. It stopped firing, thankfully. Yeah, we can take one more. We're also going to have a very slow, methodical game, and I don't realise our last ones have been long, but because I just got defeated, this is probably going to be even worse.
A barricade
But
has
notice
been created in
I'm
your
almost out of
workshop.
money already. I got down here before. It must just be a case of going along the way, because there's money down here. We're going to be doing some metagaming as well, I'm afraid. Because I know that there's a prison around here. I could. There you go. It's not cheating anymore. Last round I saved up all my mana and summoned the Horned Reaper to wipe out their main force. How did he get that? Oh. Well, my genius idea was clearly not
Your prison
genius.
is under attack. Your creatures are unable to get to a hatchery. Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
However, it will stop any
Your
skeletons
creatures
I
are
have
unable
from
to get
bashing
to a
it down.
library. A barricade has been created in your workshop.
Before I built a stone bridge over here, but that was a waste of money. I don't have that money. I can't even afford it if I wanted to now. So I'm just going to have to do a lot of running.
You have taken over an enemy prison.
I'm going to put another barricade here as well. Got to say, I love having 2 level 5 trolls though. No, I don't.
A barricade has been created in your workshop.
If I had 3... Ah, look at that. That could be my torture chamber. That'll be the best value for money we can get. And I'll be able to lock it off with a wooden door. Okay, so I'm going to have to build a combat pit. Because I got defeated last time, I don't really have much choice. I think I'll keep these guards in preference to my one mistress, so if she starts getting unhappy, I'll just turn her into a skeleton or kick her out. I know I said I wouldn't do that, but it just winds me up. Don't like any little spots of white anywhere. I have a feeling this might be somewhere we want to go as well. Oh, he's almost dead. And I remember that he revolts against us as soon as he gets in for some reason. It's more bad AI. There's no chance of me affording a casino at all. Don't know if I'll get an extra square. Nope, that was just a waste of money. Oh dear, where's this? I don't know. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with the Bile Demon. I'll probably let him revolt, kill him, put him in the prison, put him in the torture chamber, and then I'll be happy. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what makes him happy. I could build a functioning casino here. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Look, because he's idle, he might have gone and smashed that up if we hadn't put a barricade there. That is a genius idea.
You cannot afford to build this room.
Oh dear. I could put a combat pit here. I'm not sure how many creatures I'd get in, but I think that's our best location so far for a combat pit.
You have taken over an enemy prison.
Look, see, he's already angry when he comes
A
over.
creature is starving in your prison.
Let's drop him somewhere where I might get defeated. Wait until he revolts and then we'll defeat him.
Your lair is too small. You need a treasury to store gold. Your creatures are rebelling.
I'm going to turn this into a treasury, but in the long term we're not going to need it. Right, can I build a casino? Yes, I can, but I can't now build a combat pit, but that's okay. Rigged casino, definitely. See, look at... Was he... I don't think he was he? I might regret that now. No, didn't think I would. No, I think he was just being stupid.
Your casino is too small. A barricade has been created in your workshop.
See, there you go. That proves once again how brilliant my barricade idea really is. Part of me is worried that as the imps come through, someone will see them through this door if I put my combat pit in there. Right, there's... I'm sure I had another room. Yeah, there's a library in here. I'm going to try and save my mana, so when I do get the create gold spell, it's going to be of some use. I know everyone's going to hate this wizard, but I'm going to convert him, and if I have to lose my warlock, that'll just be unfortunate. Hopefully no one will come through this door, because if they do, we'll probably get defeated. Oh, for goodness sake. Look at this. This is not going to work.
We are being attacked. Raise the
Look,
alarm.
I think we've lost. Well, I told you it was a badly designed level.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
I might have to go in there as a one-man army.
A creature is starving in your prison. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
This can be my combat pit. I'm going to have to do something about these doors, though. I'll have to smash one of these doors down.
An enemy library.
I'm going to have to play it properly.
To store corpses.
I'm going to have to break at least one of these doors down and put a secret door there.
Game saved.
But bear in mind, I've got all the gold. I think there's a bit more gold to the southwest, but not very much. So I couldn't do that on every room, could I? It'd be impossible. This might even trigger them off right now. Right, so I've got away with that. I might even save it.
Game saved. A new spell has been researched. Create gold. This spell results in generous piles of gold in place where it is cast. You cannot afford to build this room.
Right, once I get my sight of evil, I'm going to see if I can dig this out any wider. And this is all the creatures I found last level when I played it last time.
Jackpot winner!
Thought I'd rigged it. I have rigged it. Yeah, no, I can't dig through
You have
this
taken
wall.
over an enemy bridge. Your casino is too small. It is payday.
Right, if I get one more... I don't think I can. No, I think I'm screwed there. Ah, good. There was. I thought there was some more gold down this way.
A creature has been unable to pick up its jackpot winnings.
I don't care. It was rigged anyway. I'm more cross that someone run the jackpot.
You have taken over an enemy treasury.
I think that is all the gold I managed to find. Oh, I need her, I need her, I need her.
You have taken over an
Oh
enemy
my
lair.
god!
A creature has been unable to pick up its jackpot winnings.
Oh, I don't care. How come they're all
You have
winning the jackpot
successfully
anyway?
converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
It's all not right.
Your creatures rate you as their all-time favorite keeper.
God, I've got my Bile Demon back. I didn't get him last level, I lost him. Right, so that's the initial bit of the dungeon out the way. I think I can go up here to the northeast and I won't encounter their Lord of the Land. So that's what I'm going to do. Try and... Nope. Nope, don't have enough money for a combat pit. Four, that's not enough, is it? So we'll train our 4 best creatures, I guess. Make sure I don't forget them.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Oh, he wants his jackpot winnings. Oh dear. Maybe he won't do anything until he's got his jackpot.
The goblin has become unhappy because he hasn't been paid.
I hope I can afford a goblin's wages. Good. Hey, I can make the combat pit a bit bigger. No, it's gone.
Your creatures are angry because they haven't been paid. Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
Is that my goblin that's angry because he hasn't been paid? Well, somehow I've got some money. He must be angry about the casino, mustn't he? Why is he angry? Because he's got beaten at the casino. Why is he unhappy? Because he's got beaten at the casino. We're just going to have to make sure they're in a cycle of combat pit, I guess.
A salamander has become unhappy because it has no food.
Well, you won't believe this, but this is actually going better than last time. My imp should have so little to do that they keep an eye on this. But everyone is so unhappy. I think maybe this casino is a bit of a false economy, really.
The battle in the combat pit is
everyone's
over.
so unhappy that they got beat at the casino that it kind of negates any benefit you had.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Maybe this gold thing is deliberate, so you can't just use the Horned Reaper to defeat the whites.
A guard has become unhappy because he hasn't been paid. A salamander has become unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
No, I think he's unhappy because of the casino.
Your Create Imp spell has been upgraded.
Right, at least I can get a couple of quid here. Oh, that was a surprise.
Your casino is too small. You have taken over an enemy graveyard. You have claimed a graveyard.
The Black Knight fears less than the Mistress. Where do you get all that money from? He must have won the jackpot. He must have done.
You have claimed a graveyard.
And we've still got this weird glitch where I'm not taking any damage in first person. Unless they really do so little damage that they don't hurt me, which I think is unlikely.
You have taken over an enemy bridge.
All this mana that I'm spending on possession could be spent
You
on
claimed a graveyard.
making gold.
Your Thunderbolt spell
Ooh,
has been
vampire.
upgraded.
And I can sell that graveyard. I wish I'd
A
come here last
salamander has
time.
become unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
I think if they fall on their face, they do what you tell them to do. If they just stand right up, they don't listen to you. Like that troll. And that goblin. Oh, there's another payday already. I've only just managed to pay off the last one. Still, I can flog this
Claim the
graveyard.
graveyard. It is payday. You have taken over an enemy graveyard.
One thing I'm fairly confident of is that we don't go in the centre because I got defeated last time. This is the centre up here, not this outskirts. I managed to defeat the outskirts with Horny before. Let's go up this way. While I've got a bit of money, and I'll probably regret this, I'm going to start burying to these annoying earthen bits. That must have wiped out my imps.
A guard has become unhappy because he has no food.
Because most of my creatures don't have anything to do, it doesn't really matter if we have a two-tier system, I don't think. I guess when they head back to the combat pit, it'll make a difference. We have no real option but to smash this down because it's attacking us.
You have claimed a mana vault.
At least if anyone had the wit to go and attack it. And I appreciate I was complaining that people kept attacking doors last go.
A troll has become unhappy because he has no food.
Right, let's knock everyone out. It's not going to make them much happier, but that's what we're going to do.
Your creatures are unable to get to a lair. Your possession spell has been upgraded.
I don't know why they're unable to get to a lair, because we haven't locked anything off. It must have been the ones in my hand. Could tunnel the combat pit down here while I've got a bit of money. What's he doing? Where are all my imps? All my creatures are going to die. Oh man. What is he doing?
Your heal spell has been upgraded.
I do seem to have enough money for Horny at the moment.
The battle in the combat pit is over.
Too aggressive there. It's just the alarm trap is so annoying. I don't really feel confident to attack these guys yet.
Halt! Who goes there?
I don't know how worried I have to be when it does that. I can have Horny, however, so let's go.
If Horny becomes too much for you to handle, a single slap will expel him from your domain.
No, where are you going? Good, go that way.
Your Sight of Evil spell has been upgraded.
Has he done anything yet? Smashed one door down. Oh good, my imps are going to smash that annoying trap. That's where we do not want to go.
Your casino is too small. Keeper, you have something unpleasant under your fingernail.
There's the Lord of the
Your
Realm.
call to arms spell has been upgraded.
We most definitely cannot face him yet. I'm going to try and keep as few exits into the main keep as possible, and that way I can lock my imps out when I want to.
A wooden door has been created in your workshop. Your tremor spell has been upgraded.
So all of my creatures should be locked out of their dungeon. Some of them are already on the other side of the wall, of course, but that's okay, we can live with that. It's quite a long walk through here as well. Oops, where have they got in? Ah, my Black Knight's happy, I don't know why, but he is. Right, this looks like Battle Royale. This is a proper fight here, I think.
A guard has become
Fairy's
unhappy
given up,
because he
of
hasn't
course.
been paid.
Why didn't you take your fucking money, you moron? Who's
Your
being
turncoat
aggressive?
spell
Black
has
Knight
been
and Mistress,
upgraded.
that's okay. Did these two take the money? No, why not? Just take your money. Why is he not taking his wages? I wonder if I should lock him in. No, it's just stupid.
Your creatures are rebelling.
Is that my...
gold spell has been upgraded.
Right, that's good. That means I can kill him and convert him back again. Where's this annoying noise?
Halt! Who goes there?
A creature is starving in your prison. Imprisoning on. A wooden door has been created in your workshop.
I need to be careful here, because these guys can trigger the whole end event, I think.
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a
Right,
skeleton.
are they going to attack that wooden door? They might do.
It is payday.
No. So, secret doors are pretty underwhelming, aren't they? Why are going up here? Because there's a trap there. Oh, I've got a skeleton now. That's going to be trouble. I might be better moving my treasury nearer to my actual dungeon.
A salamander has become unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
Oh, I thought I'd lock that. Well, that's obviously where my imps keep getting out. There's no reason I can't lock it.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Oh, that's my goblin back. Right, let's start making some
Your
progress
casino
through
is too small.
through his land.
Your creatures are unable to get to a lair. Your creatures
lost
are
them now.
unable to get to a treasury.
Ah, I did think there might be some
We are
creatures
being
in there.
attacked! Raise the alarm!
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
No, don't dig through my walls, you little bastard.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
I need to be very careful
Who
here.
goes there?
We could attack them, I reckon. Let's do it, let's attack them and I'll knock them over to make it even.
Halt! Who goes there? Halt! Who goes there? Halt! Who goes there?
You have taken over an enemy library. You have taken over an enemy room.
Right, now let's make sure everyone gets home again. Don't know where my skeletons have gone.
You have taken over an enemy room.
Shit, I think I threw my vampire into the pit. I just wasted my vampire. That was careless. Oh well, he was only level 1. And I got some gold from him, so it could have gone a lot worse. I'm definitely in a much better position this round than I was last round when I lost.
The battle in the combat pit is over.
Where's all my gold gone? Someone must have robbed it, unless the imps were clever and took it. I wonder if I could make a bigger torch chamber. There are still some wandering people around. I should probably tell them who I had first. Who first went into the pit, which is probably these guys.
A guard has become unhappy because he hasn't been paid.
Right, looks like this little bit here is where we need to attack next. We'll get this fear trap, or this alarm trap, and then we'll go for the library.
A mistress has become unhappy because she hasn't been paid. Your casino is too small.
Half of this is they're just too lazy to walk over and get it. And a lot of their unhappiness stems from being defeated in the casino, I think.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
I wish these guys would actually pay attention to what's going on. Well, I need to make sure these guys don't all die.
You have taken over an enemy library.
Right, I think this is going okay actually. We're doing quite well, I think.
It is payday. A guard has become unhappy because he has no food.
Well, we're making slow progress, but definitely some progress. They've all taken the money, looks like it.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
He was close to death, that man. I could make this a torture chamber as well up here.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. A warlock has become unhappy because he has no food.
Because this dungeon's so big, they can't get to anything because everywhere's so spread out and they all get really unhappy about it.
A black knight has become unhappy because he has no food. Your creatures are unable to get to a lair.
That might be because I've locked them out somehow, but I'm not worried. Right, let's go west.
Intruder! Sound the alarm!
Right, we need to wipe this guy out
A
as well.
bile demon has become unhappy because it has no food.
Don't smash that down, you'll get defeated.
A giant has become unhappy because he has no lair.
Because I've got this huge mix of creatures, it's really difficult to manage them.
A giant has become unhappy because he has no food. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. You have taken over an enemy treasury.
Right, let's go and put that guy straight in the lair.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. A guard has become unhappy because he has no food. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
Again,
You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber.
I've got a lot of creatures now and it's becoming really hard work.
You have taken over an enemy treasury.
Especially as they're all different types and spread out everywhere.
A guard has become unhappy because he has no food.
This is not really a strategy game, it's more like one of those little pet games, those children's pet games.
Your mana reserves have been increased.
The ones that are like Tamagotchis.
You have successfully converted an enemy creature
Wait,
in the
who's
torture
that?
chamber.
Right, I'm going to make this a happy casino now because everyone's getting unhappy.
A
got enough
creature
gold to
has
be going
died
on
in
with.
your prison and has risen as a skeleton.
We don't want to attack this door. This is obviously causing me some issues. I missed it then, I think as it rolled back I missed the cannon.
Your casino is too small.
Is that an allied fairy or an enemy fairy? Looks like it's a friend. She needs to be careful or she'll get killed. I could do with a graveyard now, but
You
I
have
don't
taken
much
over an
money.
enemy bridge.
Where have these come from? Come from up there top there, haven't they? So let's put all our fighters in.
We are being attacked! Raise the alarm!
This is just a really unwieldy army.
You have taken over an enemy guard room. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. You have taken over an enemy bridge.
I think they rescued every one but the one I wanted them to.
A fairy has become unhappy because she has no food.
Because the map's so big, they're wandering into places that they're getting stuck, I think. Because we saw the ferry just now.
Your guard room is too small.
This is not good.
A knight has become unhappy because he has no food.
Knights are unhappy all the time anyway. I'm not going to spend any time trying to keep knights happy, I can tell you that.
Your prison is too small. A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton. You have taken over an enemy bridge.
The Keeper's minions have reached us! Guards! Guards!
Imprisoning off. Imprisoning on. You have taken over an enemy combat fleet. A guard has become unhappy because he has no food. Your walls have been reinforced. You have successfully converted an enemy creature in the torture chamber. You have taken over an enemy guard room.
I think this is pretty much what happened last time, but we lost last time.
A creature has died in your prison and has risen as a skeleton. A knight has become angry because he has no food. It is payday.
Oh my god, I'm getting so fucking fed up of babying these little creatures that can't be bothered to walk anywhere. When I have a multiplayer or a skirmish or a My Pet Dungeon, I like to just have a few types of creature. They're much easier to deal with because you don't have to shift along the panel.
You've taken over an enemy room.
This is madness. There's just unlimited of them. These guys got their money.
You have taken over an enemy guard
so.
room. You have taken over an enemy bridge.
Oh, we don't want a dwarf.
A guard has become unhappy because he has no food. You have taken over an enemy bridge.
Because I'm getting so many creatures through, I might as well smash this thing down. Ah. I'm not sure this is really in the spirit of the level, but I don't like this level.
Game saved. Your casino is too small. A giant has become unhappy because he has no food.
I wonder if I could go in and
Your creatures
take him
have
out.
been blessed with experience. A guard has become unhappy because he has no lair.
There he is. Come here, you fuck.
You've taken over an enemy guard room.
Good. Well, that level sucked, if I'm honest. I did not like it at all. There was still not much chance of losing it, I don't think, because no one got anywhere near my dungeon heart. I don't think they ever would have done. Got to say, I don't think I'd have lost as such the first time. I'd have just got into a position where I couldn't win because I couldn't do anything. I guess I'd have... That's not true. I would have been able to win eventually. I'd have just had to stack up my mana, cast Horny, stack up the mana, cast Horny. It would have been really boring, but that level, I don't think I could have ever lost it because the AI didn't do anything aggressive enough. Is this Michael Bay or Zack Snyder's director's cut?
And cut! Kill the flames!
I think there was too much plot.
Well done, Keeper. The king will think twice before challenging you again. Lord Pureheart was one of his oldest and closest friends. I would enjoy seeing his face when he learns of his latest defeat and what it has cost him. If only I could remember how to smile. The surface is so close now, I can almost taste it.